Wild Card, brought to you by Bob Mills Furniture. Here's the host of Wild Card, Ed Murray.
And welcome to Wild Card, a game of chance, a game of knowledge on just about everything that could earn you thousands of dollars in great prizes. We do not have a returning champion tonight. 3 brand new players to my right. Farthest from me is Mike. He is from Yukon. In the middle is Christy. She is from Maud. Closest to me is Joel from Yukon. Good luck. Welcome to Wild Card. Have a good time. The rules are simple. Correct answers earn points. Incorrect answers lose points. The point values do increase in each round. And if our players select a wild card, the point values double. Now, there are jokers in the deck as well. The jokers can give points. The jokers can take points away. The final round includes one 400-point question and a decision to play or pass using that final wild card. Many times that determines our champion. Because we do not have a returning champion, that champion does not go first. Christy is the only lady. We're going to let ladies go first. Allow you to get us started. A 5-minute round, 14 questions, whichever comes first. 100 points, 200 for the wild cards. Christy?
2 of hearts.
The 2 of hearts reveals a wild card right off the bat. We have a 200-point question. The category is AKA, also known as amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS, is also commonly, Christy.
Lou Gehrig's disease.
75 years ago this year, Lou Gehrig became the face of that disease. Christy, 200 points, pick a card.
King of hearts.
The King of Hearts is music. Michelle Williams, Kelly Rowland, Joel,
Destiny's Child,
and Beyonce Knowles, who were members of what R&B group? Destiny's Child. Reportedly, they all reunited in mid-May for the wedding of Roland in Costa Rica. There were no singing. Joel, 100 points, pick a card.
Let's do the 2 of clubs.
2 of clubs. We have television. Name one of the original characters of the original 90210 series that remained through the last season. And we're looking for the character, not the actor. 90210. Dylan, Kelly, David, Donna, and Steve were the first names of those characters. Joe, pick a card.
Let's do Jack of clubs.
Jack of clubs. We have arts. What American impressionist is known for the works Tea, Summertime, and Woman with a Pearl Necklace? Mary Cassatt. She was born in Pennsylvania, but lived most of her life in Paris. Hopefully they'll get easier from here, all right? Joe, find something we like up there.
Ace of spades.
Ace of spades, always a good one. Science. How about this one? It takes the Earth 1 year to complete one of these around the sun. Christy.
Revolution.
A revolution is what it is. There we go. Something we like. Well, go ahead, Mike. You were looking at your buzzer. Yeah, it does work. Just got to be a little quicker.
I'm just wondering.
All right, Christy, 300 points. Pick a card.
Queen of diamonds.
Queen of diamonds is AKA, also known as. What canned meat has been nicknamed Hawaiian steak? Joel.
Spam.
Yes, it is. Hawaiians eat 7 million cans a year and have a big festival in April to celebrate Spam. They can have mine. Joel, pick a card.
Let's do 9 of hearts.
9 of hearts. Math. The set of values for a variable that make an equation true are known by what term? The calculus teachers sneak into this game? Identity. You know, X or Y, the identity, all right? Joel, pick another card.
3 of hearts.
3 of hearts. Wild card. Here we go. This will spruce things up. Mike, you can move right into second place here. Business, the category. John Lloyd Wright, son of Frank Lloyd Wright, came up with the idea for this toy after seeing his father's earthquake-proof Imperial Hotel. What toy did John Lloyd Wright design? Lincoln Logs. And he did name them after the U.S. president. Lincoln Logs from the Wright family. Joe,
Queen
another
of
card.
hearts, please.
Queen of Hearts, instant winner.
Ooh.
And the instant winner this time, you have a $25 gift card to the Hal Smith Restaurant Group.
Awesome.
All the fine Hal Smith restaurants, you get to choose. And enjoy the evening. Everybody plays the question for 100 points, and it's in the news. On what date did the United States declare war on Japan? Mike.
1942. On September 16th, 1942.
That's incorrect. Joel.
December 7th, 1942.
That's incorrect. Christy?
December 7th, 1941.
You were the closest. It was the next day. They attacked Pearl Harbor December 7th. War declared December 8th, 1941, within hours of FDR's speech to Congress, the day which will live in infamy. All right, Joe, you had the last correct response.
Let's do Jack of Diamonds.
Jack of Diamonds is miscellaneous. What ancient creature took its name from the Greek words for terrible lizard? Joel.
Godzilla.
That's incorrect. Someone's been to the movies recently. Christy or Mike, you want to give it a try? A dinosaur is the Greek. I don't think Godzilla was around when the Greeks were around, but anyway, you have the last correct response, Joel, so
right.
Pick a card.
King of Spades.
King of Spades. Movies. Hey, maybe Godzilla will show up here. What huge creature attacks the submarine Nautilus in the 1954 classic film 20,000 Leagues? Christy.
The Kraken.
That is incorrect. Mike.
Giant squid.
A giant squid. It was not the Kraken, but a giant squid. Kirk Douglas, James Mason, and Peter Lorre starring in that great film. Mike, you're out of negative with that question. Way to go. Pick a card.
Oh, 2 of spades.
2 of spades. We have geography. What is the capital of North Dakota? Joe.
Bismarck.
Yes, they renamed it Bismarck in 1873 after the German Chancellor Bismarck because they want to entice German immigrants to move to their city.
There you go.
And it worked. Biggest city in North Dakota, I believe. All right, with that response, Joel, you tie Christy for the lead. You're both at 100. Mike, you're right where you started. The good news is you're less than 1 question out of the lead because we're going to double the values in our next round here on Wild Card. Stay with us.
Get into something good, like Brahms Molten Lava Cake Sundae.
Get into something good.
2 chocolate lava cakes bursting with flavor. 2 big dips of Brahms Premium Vanilla Ice Cream. Lots of rich, creamy hot fudge. Toasted almonds, whipped cream, and a cherry. Now you've got something good. A double dip Molten Lava Cake Sundae. Only at your neighborhood Brahms.
Get into something good.
Nestled in the mountains of northwest Arkansas, minutes from Eureka Springs, is Spider Creek Resort. Secluded on 50 acres, our cabins from studios to 3 bedrooms all have fully equipped kitchens and outdoor grills. Spider Creek is a home away from home for families, fishermen, and groups of all sizes. Enjoy hiking, float the crystal clear waters of the White, or fish for trout. Our full-service fly shop will address all your equipment, food, and beverage needs. Spider Creek Resort, your home in the mountains.
Uh-oh, you're behind the wheel and the sun is so bright you're blinded by the light. Your visor doesn't stop it, so you dare to drive right into the glare. Stop blinding sun and dangerous glare with EasyView XT, the amazing fast flip-down glare blocker that blocks sun glare in a split second. Just slide EasyView XT onto any visor and that's it. EasyView XT is made of clear acrylic that you can see right through, with a perfect tint to diffuse light and glare. With late afternoon glare, you can't see what's ahead. But with EasyView XT, you'll be amazed at what you'll see instead. It even reduces glare from oncoming headlights at night. Get the EasyView XT glare blocker for just $10. Order right now and we'll double the offer and send a second EasyView XT for the passenger side. And it's yours free. Just pay separate processing and handling. You get 2 EasyView XT glare blockers, a $30 value for just $10. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-804-479-5513. That's 1-804-479-5513 or go to easyviewxt.com. Order now.
On the next Bones, hockey is a killer sport. But is it cold-blooded murder?
Let's get this popsicle back to the lab.
Hey, look at that. Bones, you made a joke.
Well, it can be quite amusing.
Now, Booth is skating on thin ice.
In the course of the game, the victim and I exchanged blows.
I find it interesting that the evidence keeps pointing toward Booth.
Look at that. I'm the prime suspect.
Bones. Viewer discretion advised. Tonight at 7 on My Network TV.
And welcome back to Wild Card. We have 3 brand new contestants for this show. Joel and Christy are tied for the lead with 100 points. Mike at 0. Had some tough questions in that first round, but the law of averages should work out the second round. It's going to be right up your alley. Let's learn a little bit more about our contestants. Mike, a little bit about you.
I've got a beautiful wife, Electa Lee, and 2 beautiful daughters, and a granddaughter. I just love her, and appreciate the opportunity to come on here.
Well, we love having you here. Good luck the rest of the way. Hope you continue to have a good time. Christy, a little about you.
I am a stay-at-home mom of 6 kids between the ages of 9 and 1, so it's crazy at my house.
Wait, 6 between 9 and 1?
Yes.
You have any twins in there?
No.
Ooh.
I'm married to an art teacher who's going to never let me live down missing that art question.
You're going to have a Surratt in your house, hopefully. Anything else? And Maud is located over in the...
Maud is over near between Shawnee and Ada, about 30 miles from either one.
All right. Well, good luck the rest of the way here. If there's another art question, you're going to nail it. I have faith in you. Joel, a little bit about you.
I have a beautiful wife named Jamie. We're expecting our first child in 45 days.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I work at Journey Church in Norman, Oklahoma.
Outstanding. Congratulations on the upcoming birth. And thanks for being here, and hope you have a good time. Mike, you're in second place or third place, however you want to look at it. We don't call it last place here. But we're going to ask you to get us started here in round number 2. It's another 5-minute round of 14 questions, whichever comes first. We've doubled the values now. 200 for questions, 400 for wild cards. Could be 2 jokers in this round. Mike, pick a card.
Well, let's try a joker on King of Clubs.
King of Clubs, sports. How many seasons did Hank Aaron hit 50 or more home runs? Mike.
4.
That's incorrect. Christy or Joel? Believe it or not, 0.
Oh.
He never hit 50. 8 times he hit 40 plus. His season high was 47. But that was before they juiced the ball and corked the bats and did steroids. All right, Mike, pick another card.
7 of spades, please.
7 of spades. Science. What are baby goats called? Christy.
Kids.
Kids or even a Billy. We would have accepted either answer. Christy, you're the leader. 300 points. Pick a card. 4 of hearts. We have math. If Angel pays $1 for a pair of sunglasses and has to buy a new pair every week, how much has Angel spent on sunglasses? And Mike?
$365.
That's incorrect. Joel?
$52.
In 1 year. Yeah. Mike, the buzzer got you just a little quick there. In 1 year, $52. And she must be shopping at the Dollar Tree. So, Joel, you tie Christy for the lead. Pick a card.
Let's do King of Diamonds.
King of Diamonds. Movies. Who played the Joker in the 1989 Joel?
Jack Nicholson.
And Jack Torrance in the 1980s The Shining. Jack Nicholson, 12 Oscar nominations, 3 wins, but nothing for those 2 particular roles. He just entertained us. Joel, you now take the lead, 500. Christy with 300. Pick a card, Joel.
Let's do 10 of spades. Please.
10 of spades is geography. In terms of population, what city is the largest in the U.S.? Mike.
New York City.
2010 consensus, 8.2 million, more than twice number 2 Los Angeles. Mike, climb out of 0. Now let's go. Ace of clubs. This is television. What FX program follows The Gang? A group of 5 depraved Joel.
Sons of Anarchy.
That's incorrect. A group of 5 depraved underachievers who run the dilapidated Paddy's Pub on FX. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Danny DeVito is one of the stars. Been a series since 2005. Mike, you still control the board. Pick a card.
4 of spades, please.
4 of spades is music. Selena Gomez sings with what group? Selena Gomez sings with what group? They're currently on hiatus for her acting career, but The Scene. Selena Gomez and The Scene. Mike, pick a card.
2 of diamonds.
2 of diamonds is history. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? Mike.
The American flag.
The flag or the republic which it stands, our nation. So that gets you out of negative, Mike. Way to come back. Back to 0. Pick a card.
4 diamonds, please.
4 diamonds. Instant winner. Good time to get a right answer. You, sir, now have a $50 gift certificate to Legacy Cleaners. There are 8 locations around the state. Excellent. That is yours to enjoy whenever you need it. And everybody plays the question for 200 points. AKA, also known as, what is the postal abbreviation for Oregon? Mike.
OR.
OR is correct. And you pull within 100 of the lead. Christy, Joel at 300. Mike at 200. We got a match. Mike, pick a card.
5 of hearts, please.
5 of hearts. We have math. If you have a box of tissues that has 100 tissues in it, and you blow your nose 27 times using a new tissue each time, how many tissues remain in the box? Christy.
73.
73. You took 27 out of the 100, and you've got a cold. You might want to go see the doctor. Christy takes the lead, 500. Pick a card.
6 of clubs.
6 of clubs is a wild card. Here's a 400-point question. Whoever gets it right is the leader, and it is a choice question. I will give you the 3 answers. One of the 3 is correct. Nothing else can be the correct answer. 206, 306, 406. And it's science. 206, 306, 406. How many bones are in the human body? Joel.
306.
That is incorrect. Christy.
206.
More than half are in the hands and feet. 206. And Christy takes a nice commanding lead now that quickly. See how things can change. 900. Pick a card.
9 of diamonds.
9 of diamonds is business. What company has used the slogan, the heartbeat of America? Christy.
Chevrolet.
Used from 1986 to 1995. Chevy moves you up to 1100. Christy, pick a card.
7 of diamonds.
7 of diamonds is a wild card. Another 400-point question. Joel gets you out of negative right here in the news. Who was the first lady during FDR's presidency? Mike.
Eleanor.
Eleanor Roosevelt. Eleanor, by the way, they were 5th cousins, twice removed. She was walked down the aisle in 1905 to marry FDR by her uncle, Teddy Roosevelt, who was the sitting president at the time. Very interesting family. Yeah. Mike, you're at 400. You're in second place.
6 of diamonds.
6 of diamonds is business. Let me find it here. Business. What animal is featured on the Lacoste logo? Joel.
Alligator.
We accept alligator. It's actually a crocodile, but we'll take crocodile or alligator. His nickname, Rene Lacoste, the winner of 7 Grand Slam tennis championships. His nickname was the Crocodile, so that's why he went when he did his line of clothing. All right, Christy, very good second round, 1100. Mike, you climbed out of negative. You're at 400. Joe, you're out of negative as well at 100. Anybody can win this match because in the next round, 600 points for wild cards. There's a 900-point joker in the deck. He may make an appearance. Stay with us on Wild Card. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Wild Card after these messages. But in the meantime, play along at home by visiting our Facebook page. And if you think you've got what it takes to play Wild Card, just visit our website, fill out the registration form, and we'll notify you of upcoming open auditions. More in-game excitement after the break.
Are you watching TV using an antenna or rabbit ears? No, not these. These. If you don't have cable or satellite TV, you should rescan your TV and you'll likely receive up to 40 stations for free. So get your remote control, go to the menu key, look for Setup or Channels, and push Scan. That's Menu, Setup or Channels, and Scan. If you need help, go to re-scanokc.com.
Do I have to go to the tailor?
Yes, it's like a living history museum. They only use candles, and they probably make their own clothes.
Paul, that's not true.
Well, they don't have Cox high-speed internet, Contour, or Cox digital telephone. They shun technology.
You don't know that.
Oh, and we shouldn't check our Cox home security app in front of them. They'll think we're warlocks. Hannah, you ready to hear someone play the lute?
Get a Cox bundle with the fastest in-home Wi-Fi starting at $79.99 a month with free pro install, including Wi-Fi setup and support.
Ah, see that smoke signal? That's an email.
What are they saying?
Probably laughing out loud.
Switch today. Prices start at $79.99 a month. Add Cox Home Security and get installed for as low as $49.
So they have discovered fire.
Get the Cox bundle starting at $79.99 a month with free pro install, including Wi-Fi setup and support. Add Cox Home Security and get installed for as low as $49. Call Cox today to get the fastest in-home Wi-Fi.
We get it. You're busy. Work, kids, life, and you need a car to get everyone everywhere they need to go. The last thing you need is to come to a dealership and fill out paperwork. And what about explaining your bad credit situation again and again? Now you don't have to. Just go to thekeyonline.com and complete your application from home. It usually takes about 15 minutes. Once approved, you can pick your vehicle from our online inventory and we'll have it waiting for you. The Key. Cars, loans, life.
Hello, I'm Bob Mills, and I want to ask you if your mom or dad might need a lift in their life. I'm talking about something to make it easier on their knees and their back. If so, it's this good-looking, built for comfort and durability lift chair. It works with just the push of a button, has massage and removable seat cushion pads. You can choose this one or special order at the same low $8.94. What a gift to put a lift in someone's life, and it's so easy to do at Bob Mills.
This wildcard segment is brought to you by Platt College, trusted training for tomorrow's careers.
Welcome back to Wild Card. We've got a good match going underway. 3 brand new contestants. Christy, 1,100 points. Mike at 400. Joel at 100. Scores can change very rapidly in this round. We're up the values even more. 300 for each question, 600 for wild cards. Could be 3 jokers that make an appearance. 4 minutes, 11 questions. Whichever comes first. Joel, you're in third. We're going to ask you to get us started.
Let's start with the ace of spades, please.
There's no ace up there, but the eight? You want the eight? Eight of spades, okay. Arts. Tweedledee and Tweedledum were introduced in what book? Joel.
Through the Looking Glass, Alice in Wonderland.
Through the Looking Glass is what we needed. Don't get ahead of yourself and name the prequel, which would have been Alice in Wonderland, but Through the Looking Glass and What Alice Found There, published in 1871, 6 years after Alice in Wonderland. Joel, you tie Mike now for second. Pick a card.
Let's do the 9 of spades, please.
9 of spades is math. What number do you get when you subtract 11 from 32? Joel.
21.
21 is the answer. 21 is a lucky number. You're up to 700. You're 400 out of the lead. Pick a card.
Let's do the Ace of Hearts.
Ace of Hearts. Joker. Oh, but it's a bad Joker. That's the worst Joker we can get in this round, so we get him out of there. 600. You're down to 100, but you can get 300 back if you answer this question in sports. If someone calls you a cheesehead, chances are, Joel,
Green Bay Packers.
You're a fan of what NFL team? The Packers. Believe it or not, the first cheesehead was homemade, and they wore it to a Brewers game. Not the Packers, but the Packers have adopted. All right, Joel, you retie Mike for second. Pick a card.
Let's do the Jack of Spades, please.
Jack of Spades is geography. What are the two colors of the flags of Mexico, USA, and Canada have in common? Christy.
Red and white.
Yeah, red and white. Both countries, all three countries have the red and white. A few others for two of them. Christy at 1,400. Pick a card.
Ace of diamonds.
Ace of diamonds is a wild card. 600 points. Mike or Joel, you can pull within 400 of Christy here. Music, the category. What singer-songwriter performs the song Happy from the Despicable Joey? Joel.
Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell Williams, nominated for an Oscar, but he lost out to Frozen's song. Joel, 1,000. You're 400 behind Christy. Pick a card.
Let's do 10 of Hearts, please.
10 of Hearts. History. What snappy four-letter name is given to the assistant party leaders in Congress? The assistant party leaders in Congress. A snappy four-letter name. That assistant always cracks the whip. He's the whip. Archie. Joel, pick a card.
Let's do the Queen of Spades, please.
Queen of Spades is television. David Boreanaz and Emily Deschanel. Joel.
What is Bones?
Star in what forensic crime drama? Bones, currently in its 10th season. You're only 100 out of the lead, Joel. Pick a card.
Let's do the 5 of Spades, please.
5 of Spades, a.k.a. also known as. In regard to medicine, what does IV stand for? Christy.
Intravenous.
That is what it stands for. That drip can be life-saving at times. Christy, you have a 400-point lead. Pick a card.
Jack of Hearts.
Jack of Hearts. Wild card. Here we go, another 600 points. Mike, you'll get right in the thick of it here. In the news, in what war did Muhammad Ali refuse to fight? Mike.
Korean War.
That is incorrect. Joel.
Vietnam.
Yeah, April 1967. He was immediately stripped of his heavyweight title. U.S. Supreme Court finally overturned his conviction for draft evasion. Joel takes the lead by 200. Pick a card.
Let's do the Queen.
Queen of Clubs. Science. If you are allergic to bees, you won't have to worry about bringing your EpiPen to this continent. Where would you be visiting that is completely, Joel?
Antarctica.
Devoid of bees. They do not like Antarctica. Even the killer bees don't swarm there. Joel, pick a card.
Let's do 10 of Diamonds, please.
10 of Diamonds. Joker, hey, look. This one is the best Joker in the deck. So you are plus 300 in Jokers on this round. 3,100 points now. Christy, Mike, this one's for 300. Miscellaneous. You can play too, Joel.
Okay.
What borough of New York City has a cocktail of whiskey, vermouth, and bitters named after it? Mike.
Brooklyn.
That's incorrect. Christy.
Manhattan.
The Manhattan is that alcoholic beverage. Christy.
5 of diamonds.
5 of diamonds. This is the final question. It's question number 11. You got to all of them. Music. What Canadian singer with the hits Skater Boy? Joel.
Avril Lavigne.
Complicated and Girlfriend was born September 27, 1984. Oklahoma City concert coming up just a couple of days on June 6th. She'll be here. Joel, nice round, 3,400. But Christy, you've stayed right there with 2,000. Mike, unfortunately, you're negative, so not able to play this final round. But hope you had a good time. Yeah. Stay with us here, and we'll see what happens between Joel and Christy. Anyone can still win it between the two. Wild card on the board. Behind the letters, we have values. The blue ones are good. The red ones are not so good. You can lose everything. You can double your points, add 2,500. Flip them back around. Computer shuffles the deck. Joel, you're the leader. You get the right to pick first.
Let's do R, please.
R. Trying to use that X-ray vision to see what's behind there. Christy, what letter would you like?
the C.
Takes the C. One final question worth 400 points. In the news is the category. We'll ask that question and crown our champion on Wild Card next.
If you have a cell phone, and who doesn't, and you call or text like I do, that's your business, right? But if you text and talk on the phone while driving, that could be my dad's business. If you have a cell phone, and who doesn't, and you call or text like I do, that's your business, right? But if you text and talk on the phone while driving, that could be my dad's business.
Homeowners Relief Line can help save your home. We specialize in foreclosure assistance, and that's all we do. If you're behind on your mortgage payments, being threatened with foreclosure, have been denied a loan modification, or been the victim of a predatory loan, it's critical that you call Homeowners Relief Line now. Homeowners Relief Line has a network of attorneys, and our agents are available to speak to you right away. New laws are in effect that may save your home, so call Homeowners Relief Line now.
Are you paying too much for hospital and medical bills? Are you without health insurance, dental, or prescription coverage? Then you need to know about Qualified Health, a nationwide non-insurance medical discount plan that can save you hundreds of dollars on doctor visits, surgery, hospital stays, dental, vision, lab work, and prescription. There's even a 24-hour registered nurse hotline to answer your medical questions. All of this is yours for less than $3 a day. There are no deductibles or restrictions, regardless of your current health condition or citizenship status.
When I was recently hospitalized, Qualified Health helped me save 96% off my hospital bill. 96%.
This past year, I saved 70% of my lab work bills.
I saved 65% of my prescriptions. Qualified Health is amazing.
For more information or to become a member, call this number. Call in the next 10 minutes and receive 1 month free with a year's membership. There is also a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call Qualified Health right now. Operators are standing by to receive your call, or log on to the web at qhealth.com. Get peace of mind for less than $3 a day. Qualified Health.
You could be the next contestant on Wild Card, KSBI's fast-paced, fun local game show. We're looking for people who aren't afraid to let their personality shine. Auditions will be held June 7th, June 21st, and July 12th.
5 o'clock Wild Card.
To sign up, go to KSBITV.com. Watch Wild Card weeknights at 6:30 and midnight only on MyKSBI.
There are 13,000 cabs in the streets of the Big Apple, but there's only one that pays you.
Cash Cab, tonight at 11 and 11:30.
Welcome back to Wild Card. Christy and Joel, one final question worth 400 points in the news. 20 seconds to write down your response once I finish. Kraft Foods recently won a $2.7 billion judgment against what famous Seattle-based coffee company? Good luck. Kraft Foods won a $2.7 billion judgment against this Seattle-based coffee company. They fired Kraft as a distributor to the grocery chains, and Kraft sued for breach of contract. Arbitrator ruled in their favor. Christy, you're in second. We're going to ask Rio yours first. What is your answer to our question? Looking for a Seattle-based Starbucks is exactly that company. Out 2.7. They reached in their small change purse for that. You get 400 points. Joel, 3,400. And we reveal your answer, and Starbucks as well. So you both add 400. All right, 3,800 for Joel, 2,400 for Christy. Christy, you have the C. You want to play it or hold it?
I'm going to play it.
Yeah, you have to, because if you hold, Joel holds and he wins. All right, Joel, you have the R. You have a 1,400-point lead. You want to hold or do you want to play?
Oh, man. Let's just play. Let's have fun.
The odds are kind of right down the middle because of that double and the 25 and the 15. Looking for blue. Behind the C, what do we have? 2,500. There it is, 49. So, Joel, it's a good thing you played. Behind the R must be the double points, or Christy's the winner. What is behind the R? Bust. Christy, you are the winner of this edition of Wild Card. $250 from Bob Mills Furniture, and you're coming back for the next game. Mike and Joel, hope you had a good time. We enjoyed having you. Thanks so much for playing, and thank you for watching Wild Card. Good night, everybody. Wonderful job. Hey.
Wild Card is brought to you by Bob Mills Furniture and Platt College and Hal Smith Restaurants.